Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Give it up for Alex.
Hello, 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 hello. How we doing? Who loves carrots? Nobody. Nobody. Y'all don't love carrots. Nobody loves carrots. You were forced to eat carrots as a child because your mother told you it would help your eyesight. But nobody really likes carrots. But I made a carrot dish in my restaurant, and it was the absolute hardest thing to get anybody to order. Nobody wanted to pay $10 for a bowl of carrots. But they're delicious. I changed every word. I called it a bowl of goodness. I called it a roasted carrot salad. But in the South, if you eat a carrot salad, it sounds like shredded carrots with raisins and mayonnaise. You know what I'm talking about? The thing your grandmother used to make. That's not what this is. So I took these carrots, and I can't show you this process because we don't have 4 hours. But basically, I took heirloom tricolored carrots, and I roasted them in salt, sugar, MSG, which is delicious, and olive oil. Roasted them at 300 degrees for an hour, and then I dehydrated them for 3 hours at 125 degrees. So what you wind up getting, all the natural sugars that are in carrots, you wind up getting like this little fruit leather thing, which is awesome. So you transform this baby carrot that's usually just a vehicle for ranch, and now you can make it into a delicious dish. So this whole dish, anybody know what lebna is? What is it? Correct. So instead of making it myself the hard way, I buy this brand of Greek yogurt called Greek Gods. It's a honey yogurt, and I strain it in cheesecloth overnight, so you remove all the residual whey, so it makes the yogurt much thicker, much more tangy, much more concentrated flavor, and then you get something that is super thin, like that, like ice cream. It's delicious. So I'm going to show you how to make a quick pickled chili. Does anybody know how to pickle things? Just the same lady. Nobody else cooks? Just vinegar? That would be a terrible pickle. Sugar, okay, so it's usually an equal part of sugar, vinegar, and water. So I'm going to do about a cup of water to a cup of red wine vinegar. I don't measure things. You got to cook with your soul, you know. Who has time to bust out a measuring cup? And then some sugar. Again, that looks good. A little bit of salt because your arteries need it. And then we're going to crank it up, bring that to a boil. These are for 5 points. Anybody know what these are? If you call it a red jalapeno, you're deducted 5 points. It's a chili, but what's the name? It's not a habanero. 5 points deducted. Starts with an F. Hey, Fresno. Very good. Someone Googled it back there, cheater. So I'm going to take off the end, and then I'm going to slice it into small rings. And pickled Fresno chilies are good on everything. Salads, pastas, soups as garnish, beef tartare. If you eat it raw, obviously the capsaicin is going to light your mouth on fire. But when you add the vinegar, the water, and the sugar, you really mellow out the flavor of the chili, and it kind of just enhances it. Plus, you're adding some sweetness to it, so it kind of chills that heat down a little bit. Also, if I see any of you on Instagram holding your knife like this, I'll just call you an idiot and move on. This is not how you hold a knife. Who holds it? Be honest. Who holds their knife like this? I appreciate your self-awareness and your accountability. I appreciate that. You'll go far in life. This is wrong. This is wrong. When I went to culinary school, it was the first thing we learned, and it felt like I had a new right arm. They were like, hold it like this, and that's the most awkward feeling to get used to. But you have more control of your knife with your thumb and your forefinger on the blade. This is a wobbly, you're going to lose a digit, right? But this right here, you've got more control. It becomes like an extension, especially if you want to stab someone. Like this is like full thrust. This is like, you may nick an organ. So you really want to be precise. I watched a little too much Dexter last night. I apologize. But hey, we all know where to dump a body. Right out there. It's not that far to walk. Not that far to walk. So just dicing up these peppers, leave the seeds in. You can take them out if you're a white person, you know. We got like white people levels of heat tolerance. It's pretty sad. My wife gets everything like 0, no heat, no spice at all. It's very sad. My wife has a flavor allergy. Anybody else have one of those? It's great. Burger, just like bun, meat, cheese, bun. No dressings on salad. Mayonnaise is like the devil's dress. It's like, I don't know. It's a problem. It really is a problem.
Chef, can I ask you a question?
Come on up on stage.
Hi, everybody. I'm Arlene Borenstein. Hi. Aw, beautiful people. First of all, I want to talk a little bit about you, if that's okay.
Bring it up. Let's go.
Not only a chef who cooks food for people to be fit and sexy, but he's also a rock star.
Well.
Reckless Eden, one of his, what should I say, single?
Yeah, I have a mic. That's me.
All right, go ahead, tell us about the song.
So we have 4 singles out. This song came out yesterday. We have a whole album coming out Valentine's Day. It's like if Nickelback and Chris Daughtry had a baby, I guess that'd be. Of course, they had a really old baby, so that's me. I'm like a 43-year-old man-child of Chad Kroeger and Chris Daughtry. But it's just good old-fashioned rock and roll. You know, I'm writing all the songs. Some of them are good, some of them suck. You got to write like 100 songs to make one good one. So
yes, well,
this was one of the good ones.
About the food, my question was, what kind of carrots do you recommend to use? Did you already talk about that?
Yeah, I did, but I'll say it again.
Tell me again. Did you guys hear it? I didn't hear it. What kind of carrots?
Any real carrot will work. You can't get a baby carrot and do it. Those are soaked in calcium and some other weird things to make them bleach. Awesome. Great for your teeth. Not so much for your insides. I get like a whole carrot, like Bugs Bunny style, out of the ground. Peel it, chop it up, toss it with olive oil, sugar, salt, a little bit of MSG, 300 degrees for an hour, and then dehydrate for 3 hours. And they get super delicious. And
so you make a lot. You should make a lot at one time. Yes, let me try some. Sorry, I've got my fingers in there, but they're clean. That's delicious. With some steak, or if you're vegan,
so it took
chickpeas.
It took 15 pounds of carrots to make enough carrots for y'all to eat. Because it's like spinach, right?
You will sample these.
You put spinach in a skillet and it goes from like, oh my God, we have so much spinach, to who the fuck stole all my spinach?
And if you didn't like him already, I love that you just used the F word, as I would tell my 8-year-old. He started cooking in his kitchen with his grandmother in Nashville at a very young age. So we love that, right? All right, I will leave you alone. Bye.
My first restaurant was named after my grandparents. It's called Dallas and Jane. They were like, my grandmother was killing the chickens that we were eating for dinner outside. Pretty traumatic thing to see when you're 5. What? It is awesome. Yeah, I mean, I grew up with her making buttermilk pancakes, boiled custard, fried okra, all that stuff. And then after she passed away, I got her skillet that she makes fried okra in, and I still can't make fried okra that good. But there was just something in her. When you cook for someone, it is because you love them and you care about them. And there's something that transfers through that food. You can make yourself a bologna and cheese sandwich, and it'll taste like a bologna and cheese sandwich. But if your grandmother or someone that loves you makes you a bologna and cheese sandwich, you'll have a moment with the Lord. You're peeling that white bread off the roof of your mouth, stuck up there with Miracle Whip like wallpaper paste. But man, it's a good bologna and cheese sandwich. All right, this is the weirdest headset ever. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to make the vinaigrette. Super simple as well. Tangerine juice, yeah, good for you. So you're gonna go equal parts tangerine juice to olive oil. That feels good. Hot sauce, I like Cholula. It's delicious, but you can use Tapatio, you can use Tabasco. Tabasco's a little bit more acidic. Cholula's got a little bit of sweetness to it, so I like Cholula. And then you're gonna do a little bit of sugar, not too much. A little bit of salt. We're gonna take a lime or 2. Y'all know to roll your limes, yeah? Roll your limes. A little bit of lime juice. Bump up the acidity. And then I like to take some garlic. Anybody know what this is called? Microplane, very good. You're gonna grate your garlic in there. And then the best way to do this is really to let it kind of hang out in your fridge overnight so all those flavors can develop. And then you want to strain it the next day and get out all the pulp from you're gonna have ginger, garlic, and a Fresno chili pepper in there. So then I'll take a Fresno. I'm gonna grate that in there as well. And once you get to the point where you can't grate anymore, just drop the whole thing in there. And those flavors are gonna carry through. Anybody know how to grate or how to peel ginger? Spoon? Just grate some ginger in there as well. Great for your digestive system. So microplane, ginger. And this vinaigrette is delicious on tomato salads with burrata, regular salads, kind of whatever you want to do. And you just shake it up. And now it's emulsified. It's that simple. Vinaigrette. So the entire composed dish is the honey Greek yogurt on the bottom, the tangerine vinaigrette, and I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. Who knows what dukkha is? Go ahead, girl. Somebody give this woman a microphone. I can't hear what she's saying. Nuts. Well, we've already talked about balls for 45 minutes, so I guess we'll talk about nuts now. So this is a Mediterranean nut seed. Y'all missed the last demo. We just talked about balls for like 45 minutes. It was great. Goat cheese balls. This is a Mediterranean nut seed and spice blend. If you have a nut allergy, you could make it with pepitas instead, which are pumpkin seeds. But this is hazelnuts, almonds, pistachios, sesame seeds, fennel, cumin, coriander, red pepper flakes, salt, and pepper. So there's a lot of warm flavors in here, right? Super aromatic, smells awesome. So this dish is right here. Can I have some carrots, por favor? Can I have like a little, is there another thing? No, I've got some up here. Never mind, sorry. No, but I do need some vinaigrette in the squirt bottle if possible. So you take a healthy little dollop of your faux, right there's good. No, I can do that. Thank you, chef. I can. I'm a multitasker. Thank you. Little dollop of yogurt. Swoosh it around. You're gonna take your carrots. I actually tossed these in a soy honey garlic reduction beforehand. So you're gonna lay your carrots in there. Then I'm gonna hit them with some dukkha. Some pickled chilies. A little bit of tangerine vinaigrette. Can I have some flowers, please? Are there any more flowers?
So, Chef, how do your kids like these carrots is the real question.
My kids eat corn dogs out of an air fryer. We're all raising the same kids. They're all the same. It's chicken nuggets, the occasional fish stick, and little mac and cheese. They don't do vegetables, you know. But they're 9 and 7, so you can't fault them for it. Then you're just gonna hit them with some little beautiful flowers. Because you eat, what do you eat with first?
I didn't want to fight, started to cry, but then remembered I...
Flowers, write my name in the sand. I don't know the rest of the words.
Yes, Nashville.
Talk to myself for hours. Something I don't understand. That one didn't want to cooperate. Boom. Where's the camera? Right here? Can you see this? So that's it. It's a bowl of carrots.
Give him a round of applause, chef.
It's delicious.
All right, so
And you're about to eat it.
are you ready for some questions?
Yeah, fire away.
Does
Talk
anybody
to me
have
about
questions for the chef?
Gordon
today?
Ramsay. Anybody got burning Gordon Ramsay questions? You may FaceTime him right now.
You look like you
He
had a
won't answer
question.
the phone.
Did you have a question, or were you just hydrating over here? Okay.
Not necessarily a question, but we were so excited that you were going to be here. Watched you on Hell's Kitchen from
Thank you.
beginning to the end. Rooting for you before the end came. So.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That was the wildest ride of my life. It's crazy.
I would have mentioned Hell's Kitchen.
Huh? It's bright out here.
Take off your sunglasses.
That's what I said.
Took 'em off.
Chef. Real quick shout out to our sponsor, Allied Kitchen and Bath. Thank you so much for making this happen. Anybody else have any questions in the crowd? Y'all want to taste it? It's coming out. It's coming out.
Nobody has any questions? Wow. You don't know
Chef.
anything about Gordon Ramsay?
Somebody wants to know about Gordon Ramsay.
I got a question, chef.
What did you learn from Gordon Ramsay while doing Chef's Kitchen?
I would say the one thing that probably most everyone learns in Hell's Kitchen is that you are way more capable of doing hard things than you think you are. You're pushed so far past your limit. You're working 21 hours a day for 3 weeks straight. There's no breaks, there's no air conditioning. You're sleeping in a room with 4 total strangers on a twin-size bed. The lights don't go off. You go to bed at 2:30 or 3 in the morning. You wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and then you work in a kitchen all day long. Most people would think, I don't want to work that hard. But it turns out you can work that hard. And I'm not saying you have to work that hard all the time, but most people quit before they need to quit. And I think, there's a little bit more power in pushing yourself past that breaking point. And that's why some people get there and some people don't. Most people just quit too early. So that was the one thing I learned.
We have another question over here,
Yeah.
and I have a couple questions. Oh, I love it. Tell us who you are.
I'm Remy.
Remy was
Yes.
on MasterChef Junior, y'all.
I wanted her to tell us.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Remy, brag. This is your moment.
Well, I just wanted to say, I feel bad for you
Why?
because we didn't have to work that hard,
Well, you're 11.
and we also got our own room.
Did you have your own toilet?
Yes.
Now, see, that I'm jealous of. I lived in a place where the toilet seat was always warm because someone had always just gotten off of it. It's good, isn't it? Look, everybody poops. Food is just poop waiting to happen. So enjoy. Anybody else?
All right, so Chef Alex up here on the Allied Kitchen and Bath stage, but this young lady here is what it's all about. Chef Remy here, she's the future of the cooks, of our chefs. And we need more chefs like you, Alex, who make cooking exciting, make the restaurants exciting. And at Allied Kitchen and Bath, we make your home exciting. But again, Chef Remy was in our showroom on Monday with Chef Nancy Fuller, and what a great job she did. And we're so excited that you're here, Chef Remy. But this is what it's all about, the young people bringing up and learning to cook and passionate about what she does.
Yeah, amen.
And thank you, Chef.
My pleasure. Yeah, the age of there's not many grandmas teaching cooking anymore. So when you've got someone like her that's 11 years old that's willing to get on a national TV show with a Irish British man that will literally just call you a donut, it takes a lot of guts to be an 11-year-old kid that'll put himself through that. What's up?
I just found out that he was actually born in Scotland.
He was born in Scotland, yeah, but he moved pretty quick after he was born.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well,
I just want to say that was very powerful. And you make so many events happen here in South Florida. Allied Kitchen and Bath is everywhere. So we do appreciate all you do. Thank you so much. Yes. My typical questions are, A, is he really as bad as he seems on TV? And 2, what do you pair the carrots with?
so that was a dish in and of itself at my restaurant. That was like a starter course. It was just a whole bowl of carrots. It was a vegetable appetizer. So that's just kind of how I served them. Gordon in real life is one of the most generous, giving, hardworking people you'll ever meet. On Hell's Kitchen, he's got this shtick of being a bit of a raging asshole. But as soon as the cameras are off, he's like, "Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it again." And as soon as they say, "We're rolling," he's like, "What are you doing, you donut?" And he just switches, just like that. But he's honestly a good dude that the whole reason he does what he does, on top of obviously making himself millions of dollars, is that he gives people opportunities that they would never have in their normal lives. I was a normal dude right outside of Nashville running a restaurant for 4 years and never saw any of this coming. And if it wasn't for the chance to be on the show and obviously work my butt off, you know, I don't know, it changed my life.
Inspired to help people eat healthy.
Yeah. Well, I lost 45 pounds after the show, and then my meal prep company sells in 15 different locations in Tennessee. I try to work out 5 or 6 days a week and take care of myself. So you get one run at this thing. Might as well take it seriously.
Tell us about your company and how we can follow you on social media.
I'm just Alex Belew on Instagram. My company is in Tennessee, so unless you're from there, you'll never taste my food. But it's delicious. Well, it's meal prep. This is not meal prep. This is fancy carrots. Were they good? Have you ever had a carrot that tastes like that before? Well, then I've done my job. Hey.
Does anybody have any other questions?
I'm going to go backstage with my bowl of yogurt.
Bill, any? All right, rock star chef Alex Belew, thank you.
Thank you very much.
There's a secret buried deep inside.
All right, okay. Folks, don't go too far. We've got another chef coming up at 3 o'clock. Another chef coming up at 3 o'clock, so you guys don't go too far away. Stick around for more details and incredible meals here under the tent.
Come down to the chef demo stage. Come down to the demo stage. Meet Chef Alex Belew from Nashville. He's going to teach you how to make a healthy dish that you're gonna like.
Mm-hmm.